Hey everyone! Hi!
Hi!
All right, so we're here at our Cuddlist collective meeting in San Antonio, Texas, and talking to some people that are interested in becoming cuddlists or who are doing cuddling right now. So I wanted to ask them this question, what they're doing to prepare themselves to become cuddlists. Some are on the fence, raise your hand.
I'm fancy. I like the fence though.
Fence, all right. And then some we have over here, someone who's a cuddlist.
I'm a new cuddlist.
Yay!
Yay!
So even though, if you're on the fence or day one cuddlist or like myself, I've been doing this for a few months, we're always learning. And it's always, how am I preparing myself? How am I making myself better? So here we are going to ask them what their thoughts are. All right. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Holly Holmes. I got a waitressing job so that I can raise money to become a cuddlist. And I don't really like waiting tables that much. And so it's really been helping me to want to be a cuddlist more. For real.
Really?
So I want to raise the money and get it together. And the more I bring people delicious pizza, the more I feel like I really would rather cuddle. So that's where I'm at, and that's what I'm doing to try to get ready for it, as to raise the money initially. So that's where I'm at.
So how are you personally preparing yourself?
Preparing, I really have been getting in touch with what consent means and what that means for me, and where my boundaries are, and what is and isn't okay with me boundary-wise.
That's
so
huge.
I think that's a big one.
Like in our meeting this afternoon, we talked about like what you're a no to and what you're a yes to. And we sometimes don't realize, wow, I really don't like when people
touch my face.
So everyone, you need to know, Holly does not like her face touched.
No.
Do not touch her face.
I'd
But
rather
those
not.
are things that you would need to let your clients know, ahead of time. Like, these are my boundaries,
Right.
and it's okay. And if they say, well, I really want to do that, then you're not a good fit, and you find someone else. And if we have a ton of cuddlists here in San Antonio, you're bound to find someone that's going to be okay with like face touching.
Right. So it's
No, it works out.
It's about what everybody's comfortable with, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Totally. Now we have, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Terzah, and I'm one of San Antonio's newest cuddlists. I'm working out of Leon Valley, technically, so Janet is still the only one in San Antonio. But I'm learning a lot more about people's response to touch and the way that it can control things like your blood pressure and your heart rate and pain management and your response to pain. And I've even heard stories about how that people that have arthritis can go in for a cuddling session and they are able to take less pain medication just because that they have had touch that's non-sexual.
Well, that's awesome too, because narcotic pain is the biggest addiction in the United States right now. So
Right. So all of these hormones that are released whenever that we get touch are actually a lot of these feel-good hormones, and so many people are taking pain medications, and they could actually be decreasing the amount of pain medication that they could be taking. So I like it from the medical standpoint.
How many pain management centers do we have in San Antonio?
I don't know, but there are a lot.
Okay, so
There are
there's a
lots.
dozen?
And I actually
20?
come from a therapy background, and so
Probably
I
even
work with
more,
people
right?
that
Okay,
have
so
chronic
if there's a dozen, 20, you need to start putting together a packet for pain centers.
Interesting.
Right?
Okay.
Going and dropping up and talking and creating conversations with their practitioners.
They do the biofeedback and all that kind of stuff. That's
yeah,
interesting.
it's
Yeah.
big,
Yeah.
big. My mother has Parkinson's
money there.
disease, so I'm sure that she would benefit from cuddling as well.
So once you get your science together and the research and the facts, man, that's one way to prepare the world really for our work.
Yeah.
So yay! See all the things that are possible. Touch is really available for everyone, and I think it can benefit most people if they're consenting and willing. Any last comments, my friends?
I'm really glad that you're doing this, that you're bringing this to San Antonio, which I really feel like a lot of times is a very conservative city, and that we kind of don't step outside of boundaries. A lot of times I could see cuddlists in Austin, but I love that we're bringing it here. So that's kind of my parting gift, is a thank you to you for bringing this to all of us. So.
And I think I want to make San Antonio the cuddle capital.
Yay!
We're doing it.
I have heard you say that before, and I'm totally on board with
Yes,
that.
we're doing it, and I have big plans for San Antonio, so watch out. All right. Bye.